Hello family, Mohan here. Welcome back to our program, In the Journey, designed for entrepreneurs, visionaries, dreamers, creatives, and leaders to heal, align, rise, and deliver. Today, we are exploring a powerful concept from the entrepreneur journey and brand and frequency, inner currency, because most people spend their entire lives trying to increase their outer wealth, while completely neglecting the currency that created it. And the truth is, your energy introduces you before your words. Your inner world sets the tone of your outer brand. Many people want more money, more opportunities, more influence, more clients, more recognition. But very few people ask, who am I becoming while pursuing those things? Because the reality is, people don't respond to your words first. They respond to your frequency. Before someone buys from you, before they trust you, before they follow you, before they partner with you, they feel something. And what they feel is your inner currency. Inner currency is the invisible wealth you carry within. It is made up of your values, your standards, your discipline, your emotional intelligence, your self-respect, your self-worth, your integrity, your consistency. It is the internal capital that eventually creates your external reality. Many people are financially rich, but internally bankrupt. And eventually, their outer world begins reflecting their inner condition. Because outer wealth without inner currency is difficult to sustain. Most people spend years trying to build a better brand, a bigger business, a larger audience, more income, but they never build themselves. They focus on appearance, followers, visibility, status, while ignoring character, discipline, emotional control, self-leadership. The result? The outer structure grows faster than the inner foundation, and eventually, the pressure exposes the weakness. In the entrepreneur journey, we teach this principle. Your outer reality cannot sustainably exceed your inner capacity. Read that again. You may temporarily attract success, but you can only sustain what your identity is capable of holding. If you lack discipline, emotional stability, self-worth, responsibility, then success often becomes self-sabotage, because life is constantly asking, have you become the person capable of holding what you desire? Personal realization. I realized this during my own journey. For years I focused on making money, building businesses and learning trading, creating opportunities. But eventually I realized something. The greatest asset I was building was not a business, it was myself. Because every challenge was developing patience, resilience, discipline, emotional control, faith, awareness. And these became far more valuable than any amount of money. Because money can disappear, but inner currency remains. This is where brand and frequency becomes powerful. Your brand is the visible expression. Your frequency is the invisible foundation. Your frequency determines how you communicate, how you lead, how you make decisions, how you handle pressure, how people experience you. And all of that comes from your inner currency. People often think branding is logos, colors, websites, content. But branding begins long before any of that. Branding begins with character. Because who you are eventually becomes visible. Your reputation is simply your inner currency becoming public. In business, build trust before trying to build transactions. Trust is a form of inner currency. In leadership, your team will follow your character before they follow your vision. In trading, your profitability will eventually reflect your emotional discipline. In relationships, people respond to the energy you consistently carry. In personal growth, invest daily in your discipline, awareness, mindset, values, emotional intelligence. Because these assets compound over time. People with weak inner currency often seek validation constantly, quit easily, break promises to themselves, blame others, chase shortcuts. People with strong inner currency keep commitments, maintain standards, stay disciplined, take responsibility, create trust. One group chases opportunities, the other attracts them. Let me ask you something. If all your money disappeared today, if all your followers disappeared today, if all your status disappeared today, What would remain? Because whatever remains is your true inner currency. And that is the real wealth you are building. Don't just focus on building your business. Build the person running the business. Don't just focus on creating influence. Build the character capable of carrying influence, because your outer world will always reflect your inner world. Your energy introduces you before your words, and your inner currency determines your outer reality. Thank you for watching to the end. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and continue walking in the journey with us. And in the comments, let me know, what is one piece of inner currency you are actively building right now? Remember, remembering awakens you, aligning restructures you, embodying transforms you, delivering impacts the world. Welcome to the journey. This lesson is particularly strong because it can become one of the foundational teachings of brand and frequency.